I'm the Gentleman Wake, and this is a deck spotlight of the NOC 3000X2 playing cards from Alex Pandrea and houseofplayingcards.com. In fact, Alex Pandrea will be joining us for a little magic tutorial, so stay tuned for that. Also, for a chance to win a pair of NOC 3000X2 decks, be sure to stay all the way to the end of this video. If you're a fan of this channel and or of the Parlor deck, you are going to want to stick around to see what the next TGW branded deck looks like. I'm going to be previewing it in this episode. And don't forget, for the best in content for collectors, like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. The NOC 3000X2 deck is the latest release from magician, YouTuber, and entrepreneur Alex Pandrea. It's the second edition of the popular NOC 3000X1s, which were released last year and of course reviewed on this channel. The last edition was released as part of a social media event, which included a short film by Pandrea's friend and collaborator Nick Suriano, which explains the fictional future dystopian origins of the deck, and this release is actually no different. The new film, an accounting of a future AI's rise to dominance, is actually pretty elaborate and features quite a bit of CGI work. Pandrea even went so far as to produce an audio track for the release of the NOC 3000X2 entitled Spade Runner. It's streaming on Spotify. It's a retro sounding score featuring electronic pulses and rhythms that instantly made me think of the great Stranger Things opening theme. The decks come packaged in a standard glossy style USPCC tuck case and are available in two versions: the standard purple version and the limited edition pink version, which were printed in an edition size of 3000. Both decks feature virtually identical artwork and design to the previous release, although with the obvious change in color palette. Bright electric pink, deep purple, rose, and pale pinks in muted striped patterns ghosted in across the front. The back of the box features the deck name and a graphic ribbon. The bottom features tiny ad copy, and the top of the box is hot pink on the standard and purple on the limited edition. Only the limited edition deck includes a seal, which is numbered out of the edition size of 3000. Taking the cards out of the box reveals a simple back design, still more elaborate than typical NOC releases. The standard deck features a dark purple field surrounded by a white poker border, with an inset hot pink frame culminating in two parallelograms diagonally across from each other. The slant of the short end of the parallelograms carries through the purple as an alternating pattern of subtle striping. The bright pink makes for some electric fan displays. The limited edition deck includes a pale pink field with dark purple accents. Like most NOC decks, these cards are perfect for magicians. Why is that? Because they are marked using a binary corner system where each corner of the main field on the back is either rounded or sharp. The deck can be read for suit. One sharp corner denotes a spade, two sharp corners, a heart, three, a club, and four denotes a diamond. The faces of the cards also feature some customization, although the spot cards are standard in every way except coloration. The red of the hearts and diamonds is a bit darker than standard. The court cards feature bicycle standard courts with garments that have been stripped of detail. The color palettes have been switched to match the deck's colors, and the spades and clubs have had their backgrounds inverted from white to black. Also included in the deck are two identical jokers, a pink star in a white field, a blank card, and a double backer. The decks are printed by the United States Playing Card Company and handle wonderfully. The deck is traditionally cut, air cushion finish, easy pharaohs, smooth springs, and flourishes. As I mentioned, these decks are especially suited to magic and magicians. In fact, Alex was kind enough to demonstrate for us the deck's utility. So here he is dropping some knowledge.
Yo guys, what is going on? Alex Pandrea here. I want to welcome you to the Gentleman Wake's channel. It's good to be back. Thank you for stopping in and checking out the review of the new NOC 3000X2. Yes, that's the actual name of the deck. Now, when the Gentleman Wake asked me, hey Alex, do you want to come on my channel and teach a trick? How could I say no? He's such a gentleman. Like, honestly, just sitting here, I feel a little bit underdressed. Let's fix that. That's more like it. He doesn't dress like this, does he? F***. And you try to do something cool and funny and never works out. Alright, so here we go with the explanation of this little flourish, a few flourishes, and I thought to myself, what's something that a magician, a cardist, if you're just a playing card enthusiast, could pick up a deck of cards and learn? So the first thing that we're going to learn is this little move over here. This is a move from Paul Harris using a few different things. So first we're going to learn just the instant replay move, which is just this. It's a cool way to have a card in your right hand and you want to put it on the deck. Do you just put it on like that? That's boring. Or you could just boom right there on it. So hold the card just like this between the middle finger and the thumb. And the first finger is going to kick it out. It's going to go off the thumb and it's going to rotate from this position onto the deck. All right. And at first it's going to just sort of maybe come off like this. And that's okay, but through time, you're going to be able to hold it and hold it a little bit deeper. Don't hold it too far at the fingertips, a little bit deeper, just like that, so that you have enough room for it to go off and go off the thumb and have enough pressure with the first finger that it kicks it out. And then the first finger will want to just kick it out a little bit like that, okay? So that is the instant replay move, and you want to obviously balance it on the deck, and then to go back, you're going to push this forward a little bit like that and use your first finger to come in and buckle the card just like that, all right? The middle finger is here and the thumb is here, keeping that card from being tossed out. And you're going to do the same thing where you're going to kick it with the first finger. It's going to go off the thumb, but just in a different setup this time. And your hand, your wrist is going to help by kicking it out like this. And it's going to pivot sort of off the middle finger and go off. Okay, so here to there, here to there. And you see how my wrist just does this? In the beginning, you might want to do a bigger action just to be able to get it off. But afterwards, you'll be able to kick it a little bit and have that force to kick it off. Now, sometimes that's going to happen in the beginning. That's okay, getting stuck on these fingers. So just make sure they're sort of out of the way. And then you might get this, if you're lucky. So now you can put it all together and do it at the same time. Kick the top card forward, have one card in the right hand. You're going to get it into the position ready to go at the same time, and then do the move at the same time. It would help if this hand is a little bit higher so that you have room for the cards to clear. You don't want them hitting each other at the same time, right, in midair. So you want this a little bit higher, and then this one comes down fast and catches it. All right? So here, and there. Again, there. All right. And I think it's a very nice little move. It's a nice little flourish to do. Now, if you want to get fancy, and I won't go into too much detail on this, you could come check out my channel for more tutorials. See what I did there? But you could use a top shot from the top of the deck, do it into the right hand, and then do another top shot and catch it. So now both cards are face up. And I think that's a little bit more visual. But those are the two cool ways that I like to produce two cards. Bam. Alright guys, so there you have it. Hope you enjoyed that. Big shout out to the Gentleman Wake himself. Thank you for having me on your channel. And thank you so much for doing such a high quality deck review. And let's throw it back to the man himself.
The standard NOC 3000X2s are still available, but the limited editions are sold out. To everyone not watching this, however, Alex Pandrea, being a friend of this channel, has made a small stash of limited decks available from his private reserve for TGW viewers. And if you visit the link in the description below, you can still order the limited deck. Additionally, you are also in luck because you can use the promo code WakeMeUpIn10 for 10% off your order. Once again, click on the link in the description. For a chance to win a set of NOC 3000X2s, including the numbered 15 of 3000 limited deck directly from me, stay right here. But first, as I promised you earlier, I'd like to introduce you to the Tale of the Tempest, the second deck to proudly bear the TGW brand, designed by Lautrec. The Kickstarter campaign is slated for late October this month. For more info, be sure to follow me on Instagram for the latest. Back to the giveaway. Here's what you have to do. 1, like this video. 2, be a subscriber to this channel. And 3, let me know which 80s inspired or otherwise song or album is your favorite. To hear more from Alex Pandrea himself, click on the video that will appear right here featuring an interview detailing the Fort Knox deck plus another Magic tutorial. Thanks so much to Alex for appearing in this video and for sending me these decks to review and give away for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been the Gentleman Wake. See you next time.